Hello students. Today we are going to learn about Linux operating system. So, operating system are used to operate computers. There are number of operating systems in market. Popular operating system is Windows operating system. Linux is another operating system. So, today we are going to learn about Linux operating system. So Linux operating system, uh, first we'll see what is Linux. So Linux operating system. So Linux operating system was developed by Linus Torvald in 1991. Linus Torvald was a student. He developed the operating system based on Unix and it was an Linux. The Linux operating system is powerful and flexible operating system. The major thing of Linux operating system is, you can say, it is an open source software. So what do you mean by open source? So Linus Torvald actually developed it for the students. Uh, he has developed a kernel of the operating system. In kernel, he have developed different routines based on Unix operating system, and these routines are he made them free for the students. So it is an open source operating system. So Linux is an open source operating system. Linus Torvald was a student, and actually he was struggling to pay the different costs of operating system, and he wants a system that may be free for all the students. And in that, as a study part of his, he developed an operating system and made it free and open source. Now you can take the code from internet. Anybody can take the code from internet, and he can develop his own operating system based on that. So this is about, you can say, Linux operating system. It acts as the basis for a variety of devices such as embedded systems, cell phones, servers, and personal computers. So all these today are using Linux operating systems. Linux is a more secure operating system. It is a powerful operating system. So it is most used operating system as embedded operating system. Linux, that's well known for its reliability and safety, flexibility. So security and flexibility are the features of Linux operating system. It allows users to customize and improve their environment to suit specific needs. Okay. So whatever may be the needs of embedded operating systems or PCs, it suits for that. With the extensive and active community supporting it for development of the Linux, because the Linux is open source. So the kernel we take, and we can develop our own version of operating system. So what it is? So we can have a large base of community which is developing Linux, and they are actually providing you the intensive things. Whatever may be the problems, they are there for supporting you. Linux is an appealing choice for people as well as companies due to its wealth of resources and constant developments. As this is an developing operating system, it is many companies like Google, Amazon, these companies use Linux operating system. So next it is, you can say, what is Linux? So here it is. Next it is, so uses of Linux operating system. So what are the uses of Linux operating system? As I said, it is popular as a web servers. It is popular. It is popularly used in web servers. It can be used for laptops and desktops. It is used for mobile devices. Uh, Linux operating system can also be used for film production, So government actually recommends the Linux as of its security. So for different government uses, it is used. So what is a distribution? So there are number of Linux distributions. As we see, Linux is, you can say, open source operating system that is made up of collection of software based on Linux kernel. So the kernel is free. So each and every company is taking the kernel and it is developing its own operating system. Or you can say distribution contains the Linux kernel and supporting libraries and software. And you can get Linux based operating system by downloading one of the Linux distributions. So there are at least 600 plus Linux distributions are available which are based on kernel. So you'll see the popular Linux distribution within that. These are some popular Linux distributions like MX Linux, Manjaro, Linux Mint, Elementary, Ubuntu. Ubuntu is more popular operating system. Debian, Solus, Fedora, OpenSUSE, Deepin, Red Hat Linux, Kali Linux. These are the Linux distributions which are more popular in a community or society. Next, then what are the features of the Linux operating system? So Linux operating system, it is having more security. It is more secure operating system. Okay, because as it is having the different users or it is having, you can say, the root and folder distributions, users, there is a root folder and users separate folders. So more security as compared to all other operating system is provided in Linux. It is having multi-user capacity. So client server based operating system it is, and different users at one time can use Linux. So multi-user capacity it is having. It is having multitasking capacity. At one time, like Windows, you can also have different tasks performed on Linux. Okay, so it is also multitasking operating system. At one time, you can play a music, you can read a file, you can have a video. So there are multitasking. It is a multitasking capacity of a Linux. Then it is having a rich file system. Okay, so as I have said, it is having a directory structure. So it is a rich file system. It supports a rich file system. New distributions of Linux gives you graphical user interface. So there are number of desktops and on desktops you can install your apps. So these are some features of Linux. Thank you students for today. This is over. Thank you very much.